exploring resilience and redundancy, a urban sustainability perspective.
Welcome to the Universal Principles podcast. Today, we're diving into resilience and redundancy. It's all about building systems that can bounce back from anything life throws at them. Sounds crucial, right? We have an expert here today to unpack it for us from an urban sustainability angle.
Thanks for having me. From an urban sustainability perspective, resilience and redundancy are paramount. Think of it as robustness through diversity and adaptability. A city that relies solely on one source of food, energy, or infrastructure is incredibly vulnerable. We aim to build cities that can withstand shocks, economic downturns, natural disasters, you name it, and recover quickly.
So it's about not putting all your eggs in one basket, city style. Could you walk us through a concrete example of how this principle plays out in urban planning?
Absolutely. Take energy. A city heavily reliant on a single power plant is at huge risk. If that plant goes down, the whole city suffers. Resilience and redundancy means diversifying energy sources: solar, wind, geothermal, even small-scale hydro. This creates a more robust and reliable energy grid.
That makes perfect sense. What's another example where we see this principle in action?
Food security is another big one. Relying solely on global supply chains can be precarious, as we saw during the pandemic. Promoting community gardens, urban farms, and local food production creates redundancy in the food system, making the city more resilient to disruptions.
So it's about having backup plans and multiple options available. Interesting. Does this principle show up in other fields outside of urban sustainability?
Definitely, think about network engineering. They implement redundant servers and network paths. If one server fails, the system automatically switches to another, ensuring uninterrupted service. It's the same principle at play, building in backups and alternative pathways to maintain functionality.
That's fascinating. So how can cities start implementing this resilience and redundancy principle in practical terms?
Great question. First, conduct a vulnerability assessment to identify potential weak points. Second, prioritize diversification, whether it's energy sources, supply chains, or infrastructure. And third, engage the community in planning and preparedness efforts. A resilient city is a city where everyone plays a role.
Fantastic advice. It sounds like building resilience is an ongoing process, not a one-time fix. Any final thoughts?
Absolutely. Embracing resilience and redundancy isn't just about avoiding disaster. It's about creating more vibrant, equitable, and sustainable cities for the future. Think of it as an investment in our collective well-being. One thing to remember about the principle is that no matter what system or context you are dealing with, resilience and redundancy needs to be adapted to specific contexts.
That's a powerful message. Thank you so much for sharing your insights. This has been incredibly enlightening, and that's all the time we have for today on Universal Principles. Join us next time as we explore another fascinating principle.